Brittany, did you buy a dog?
Celebrities often feel a sense of entitlement because most of the time people are just constantly giving them free stuff. Usually it's in exchange for a shout out so that they can boost sales, but this must start to warp how celebrities operate in the world at some point. From Winona Ryder being caught on camera to Brittany Spears stealing and then bragging about it, regardless of their reasoning, today we'll be breaking down all of the celebrities who have been caught shoplifting. Coming in at number 10, Megan Fox. Believe it or not, but Megan Fox is banned from entering Walmart. Well, she's not banned, but she has publicly said that an incident from when she was younger has resulted in her refusal of ever shopping with them. When Megan was a teenager, she was caught stealing from a Walmart, and apparently she had tried to shoplift some makeup from the Olsen twins cosmetic line. During an interview that she did in 2009, she recounted the story and said, "I don't know if the ban was for life, but when I was 14 or 15, I did get caught and convicted of stealing Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen cosmetics from a Walmart. They actually took me into the court and said I had two choices, and I took the second choice, which was wrapping gifts for Christmas, which was awesome. It wasn't really a punishment. The other one was they were gonna make me wear a sign that said I stole from Walmart and stand outside Walmart for 3 days. Yeah, I would have taken the wrapping presents punishment too." But before we hit our next point, I need you guys to hit that like button to show some love to the channel. And with that out of the way, let's move right on. Coming in at number 9, Kesha. This story is definitely a strange one, but hey, it's Kesha, so what else did we expect? According to TMZ, while Kesha was at a museum for a wedding in 2015, she decided to leave with more than just a goodie bag from the newlyweds. Apparently on her way out, she went into the gift store with her assistant, admired a fake T-Rex toy, held the 3-foot-tall toy, and then just walked straight out of the store with it. As she was headed towards her car, the security for the museum stopped her and asked if she had paid for the toy. Kesha apparently apologized and said that she believed someone else had paid for it, but unfortunately that was not the case. So she then forked back over the toy dino and left. The issue, and the weirdest part, was that it was covered in glitter when she handed it back. So I'm not exactly sure if you can just wash that off and resell it. So thanks, Kesha. In at number 8, Farrah Fawcett. If you thought Kesha and her glitter dino was weird, wait until you hear about what Farrah Fawcett did. Or allegedly did, I should say. In 1997, Kristin Amber filed a report with the LAPD claiming that Farrah had stolen over $70,000 worth of clothing from the home of director James Orr. She also claimed that Fawcett had destroyed nude photos of her worth $2,400. Fawcett's explanation was that Amber was trying to blackmail her into helping her set up a Playboy photo shoot. Not sure why she thought she could get that, but that was the blackmail. She then denied stealing any of the clothes, but this wasn't the only incident. Several other websites who have reported on Farrah Fawcett getting caught shoplifting say that the star was arrested twice in the 1970s for stealing clothes from boutiques. So perhaps there was an ounce of truth to that original story from Kristin Amber, but who's to say? In at number 7, Kristin Cavallari. While Kristin Cavallari was on the reality TV series called Laguna Beach, The Real Orange County, her and some friends were caught stealing. In May of 2006, Cavallari and some friends tried to get a 5-figure discount when they walked into a store called Tawny K. The owner told Page 6 about the incident and said, "I owned a store called Tawny K. We were painting on a Sunday and I get this call from these 4 girls from Laguna. They're begging me to please just let them see the store. So I did. When they start to leave, I get this feeling something's wrong. My boyfriend stops one girl and she's got merchandise in her purse. The 3 other girls start hauling ass. I call the cops, and when the girls come back, they've got pants, underwear, tops, they take them to jail, handcuffed, the whole thing. I don't press charges." Cut fade 2 weeks ago, there's a split picture of Jessica on one side and this girl Kristin from Laguna Beach on the other, and my daughter is like, "Oh my god, she's the one who stole from your store. And now she's this big thing." Not a good look, Kristin. Not a good look. In at number 6, Amanda Bynes. I feel really bad for Amanda Bynes because she became such a huge star at such a young age, but as time goes on, you can clearly see how negatively that Hollywood has impacted her life. That being said, I must set aside my feelings of sympathy for a moment because she too has earned a spot on this list. In 2014, the actress was caught by security at Barney's New York on Madison Avenue after she exited the store with a $200 hat that was not paid for. Witnesses have also accused her of acting crazy as 4 NYPD officers were questioning her. To add to the confusion, Bynes actually said that she wanted to buy the hat, but as she was heading out to get her wallet in the car, she got flustered because a fan was snapping photos of her inside of the store. Sure, you were just going out to your car with the merchandise that you didn't pay for. I'm sure she had no intention of stealing it. Yeah, okay. The worst part is the timing of this incident. Bynes had just arrived in NYC after she was arrested on suspicion of DUI in LA just a few days before. Again, not a good look. In at number 5, Stephanie Pratt. Stephanie Pratt is a name that you may no longer recognize, but even so, her shoplifting incident has begun trending again after she made the wild statement on Twitter for people to shoot the looters amid the protests in the US. Stephanie rose to prominence in 2007 as a supporting cast member for the show called The Hills, which documented the personal and professional lives of Lauren Conrad, Heidi Montag, Audrina Patridge, and Whitney Port. In 2006, Stephanie was thrown into a jail cell in Hawaii after being arrested for shoplifting $1,300 worth of merch from a local store. She was then charged with second-degree theft, Didn't even know that was a thing, and she pleaded guilty to that charge. Coming in at number 4, Kim Richards. Kim Richards is from the show Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and in 2015 she was arrested for theft after she allegedly attempted to steal over $600 worth of merchandise from a Van Nuys Target in California. According to a story posted by TMZ, the star had tried to actually steal 2 carts full of goods prior to her arrest. She was spotted on camera grabbing reusable bags at the location and filming them with products in the dollar section before trying to leave without paying. Apparently she told store clerks that the merchandise had already been paid for, this excuse that we hear all the time, as she attempted to steal again with another cart loaded with toys and beauty products. After being apprehended by security and taken in for questioning, Kim suddenly couldn't recall if she had paid for the goods or not. Among the things that she had stolen were animal crackers, sticker sheets, coloring books, pencil cases, and large crayons. Kim ended up spending the night in jail after police arrived and arrested her. Coming in at number 3, Brittany Spears. Things certainly haven't been easy for Britney Spears after being locked into a conservatorship by her father, but I would be remiss if we didn't also mention her on this list. In 2007, Britney had been accused several times of shoplifting. First, there was the bizarre incident at a gas station where she purchased a pack of gum before quickly snatching a lighter and running out of the store. TMZ even posted the 41-second video of her doing this after she spent most of the day wreaking havoc on the road in her white sports car. Apparently, there were reports that day that she was driving the wrong way on some roads, resulting in multiple accidents. In addition to the story, there were more reports that she had been accused of shoplifting a wig just hours before stripping down to try on a pair of briefs in an adult store in Los Angeles. After an altercation with the staff, Britney snatched a wig off of a mannequin and left the store with it. And we haven't seen that wig ever since. I heard it wigged out. Oh, okay, I'll stop. In at number 2, Winona Ryder. Now when it comes to excuses for shoplifting, Winona takes the cake. Her week-long shoplifting trial in 2002 ended with a guilty verdict on the charges of grand theft and vandalism. This comes after she walked away with more than $5,500 in merchandise from Saks Fifth Avenue in Beverly Hills. She was, however, found not guilty of commercial burglary, which requires proof that she entered the store with intention to steal. Although, interestingly enough, the store's security chief testified that the actress claimed her theft was just her way of getting into a character for an upcoming role. Great reason to steal something. She was sentenced to 3 years supervised probation, ordered to do 480 hours of community service, and fined a total of $2,700. Ryder was also ordered to pay compensation to Saks for these stolen items and undergo counseling. Last but certainly not least, our number 1 spot, Lindsay Lohan. Back in 2011, a photo of Lindsay Lohan wearing a necklace triggered a grand jury investigation into whether or not it had been stolen by the star. She pled not guilty to felony grand theft after being accused of stealing a $2,500 necklace from an LA jewelry store. However, it doesn't even stop there. She apparently also offered $3,000 cash for a ring worth $3,600, and when the owner refused, she said that she would just come back the next day, which is when she left while still wearing the necklace. Now, here's where it gets weird. After Lohan was accused of taking the necklace, one of her associates returned it to the store, which came after the police sought a warrant to search Lohan's home. Lindsay then tried to say that she never even had the necklace, but if that's so, then what did your associate return for you? That is the question. With that though, let's check out some of your comments from the video titled "George Clooney Rushed to Hospital Because of This." Lady Gigi says, "Looking sharp, my bacon overlord." Why, thank you, my lady. Jinglebat says, "I hope Johnny isn't using the picture that pops up at the bottom of the screen on any of his ID. It looks nothing like him." That is well, it's not the exact photo on my ID, but I did have shorter hair back then. It is me, but I get that it doesn't look like me. I don't know, Chris, do you see that? Everyone says with longer hair I look like a completely different person. Obviously I can't see it.
I can't see it, but I see it every day somehow.
Yeah, so it's so hard to tell.
Yeah, that's different.
Appreciate your comment though, Jinglebats. Great name. M. Lake QS says, "I have to say I very much like the sentiment that Mr. Clooney as well as other celebs have shared in teaching their children that they will have to make their own way as adults. I think if more people did the same, there would be less entitlement in following generations. Couldn't have said it better myself." Corey with a Y no E says, "That's one of the dangers to being an actor. If you don't take care of yourself, these crash diets could be fatal. I hope he's okay." I definitely hope he's doing okay too, and hopefully he doesn't have to do any more of these crazy diets just to get in for a role. It's like, George, we love you no matter what. It's okay. The Indian guy says, "Oh Johnny, you went from classy to bossy. Damn son." like I was bossing you, or I look like a boss? Leave me your comment down below to that response. Prep for It says, "Best wishes to Mr. Clooney and I hope he has a speedy recovery." Speedy recovery to you, Mr. Clooney, indeed. Elizabeth Claudio says, "Does he need more friends? Damn." I know, right? 14 of his friends get $1 million each. It's like, I'd be a good friend. Make it 50. What's one more? What's one more friend? Come on, George, come on. Love78 says, wow, George is wanting his kids to earn themselves. Most people are working so their kids are set up. He's right though. He's totally right. You shouldn't be trying to set up your kids. That's your money. You made it. Make sure you tell them that. Hey, this is my money. You make your own money. That has been today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I've been your host, Johnny Rogers, and until next time, you stay classy. Hold on, my eye is fluttering. Too much caffeine. Well, fall starts. Please show photo 7A. I feel like I have to burp. Alright, fine. It's blowing COVID everywhere. There it is. God damn it. A pair, paid. I was like, what is this word? It just stopped me dead in my tracks. She was, however, found not guilty of commercial burglary. I hate this word. My mouth just dies.